Welcome back, everybody. Today we get the opportunity to visit with Heidi Grimshaw. She's the Family Life Commissioner for the Utah PTA. Joining us today is a representative of Parents Empowered. She's here to discuss the harms of underage drinking and what all of us can do to make sure our kids develop their developing brains remain nice and healthy. So Heidi, before we jump into the discussion, let's talk about your job for a moment. What is the Family Life Commissioner and why does the Utah PTA have a part of Parents Empowered?
Yeah, I'd be happy to. The Utah PTA has been a longtime supporter of Parents Empowered because we share the same common mission to help promote Utah kids' bright and healthy futures. As the Family Life Commissioner, I have the opportunity to provide parents with information that will assist in developing skills to raise and protect children and youth. Parents Empowered provides research-based parenting skills that help keep children's brains healthy and alcohol-free so they can realize their full potential.
Which is so great. That's so important for every child. We want them to reach their potential. So I guess the first question for you is, at what age should we start talking about underage drinking? That seems like a weird question, but when should we get started?
Yeah, most parents think it's a discussion for the teen years, but it's important to start that discussion at a much earlier age and continue that ongoing discussion and make sure that it's a discussion that they can have as they mature. The American Academy of Pediatrics now suggests that you talk to your children as early as age 9. We know that underage drinking in Utah can start as early as the 6th grade. Studies have shown that at age 9, most kids have a negative perception of alcohol, but between the ages of 9 to 13, those attitudes can become increasingly favorable towards alcohol. So it's important to start early.
So if we get them when they're 9 years old, hopefully we can kind of help solidify in their brain that this is not a good thing that they need to be doing. What would you say to those parents who may have waited until it's a little too late, their kids are a little bit older? How do you have that discussion with those teenagers who haven't really heard it quite yet?
So the most important thing is to have a real conversation and have real connection with your child. That means you have to develop trust. A sense of connectedness with your kids really helps you have that dialogue with your child. As kids get more independent, it can be hard to know where you stand with that relationship. So you need to ask yourself a few questions to determine that strength of relationship with your kids. Do they feel close to you? Do they enjoy spending time with you? Do they share their thoughts and feelings with you? And I think really important is, are your children going to share their personal problems with you? Are they going to come to you with that help when they need help from you? If you feel like maybe you need to work on those things, focus 10 to 15 minutes a day trying to make that relationship stronger. Research indicates that children are less likely to drink when their parents are involved in their lives and when they can feel close to their parents. But unfortunately, parental involvement drops between grades 6 through 12. So it's important to make sure those relationships are very, very strong before then. As well, sometimes it's an easy thing and sometimes it's not, but families who eat together 5 times a week, those children are 33% less likely to use alcohol.
I think those are such great reminders. Heidi, thank you so much for joining us today. Unfortunately, we are running out of time, but we do want to remind everyone, if you go to parentsempowered.org, all the information is waiting for you there to help have that conversation and remind those kids they simply do not need to participate. Heidi, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Coming up, contrary to popular